Welcome, I'm Son of Evil, joined by absolutely no one today. I'll be casting Captain Kirk's stack, whose name I've forgotten. I believe it's Yellow Solo Mid. So we are a little bit late to the party here, so we'll quickly just go around and introduce the players and where they're going to be playing. So we've got Captain Kirk here on this offlane Faceless Void. Looks like he's having an okay lane here. It's got a little bit of farm. And just happy to trade some blows. And unfortunately, the Ogre matchup is not a particularly awesome one. With the Ignite, just that damage over time is not real good for any Faceless Void anywhere. So we'll move across to the mid lane. We can see Nevdy's getting hooked up by the Clockwork. He does pop the Battery Salt, and unfortunately, the Sunstrike's not going to be on point, and Clockwork might just be able to get away. No Zip Zap on the Storm Spirit yet. But in comes the Ogre with the stun. He doesn't have the Ignite, but he's not going to need it as the Storm Spirit finishes up with the right click and overload charge. So Captain Kirk taking a moment here on his own to get a little something out of this offlane. Looks like the wave's pushing a little bit for him, so... And Earthcheck has gone for a max and Chant Totem build, so, I mean, that's going to do a lot of damage. He does have the 3 points in time work, so he can just drop it off, but... And interestingly, he's opted not to use, Skill the Chronosphere. So... I guess he feels like he's not able to contribute to his team just yet. And with Earthcheck in nearly level 6, I think Kirk has to be a little bit careful here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, wraparound coming. Ogre's gonna see this. He's found himself the Clockwork and the Rubik, or have the Rubik and the Clockwork found him. Fisher comes out, breaks the fight up a little bit, but he is just getting constantly slowed up by Clockwork with the Battery Assault. So Sunstrike comes in, finishes the job, so full XP going the way of the Invoker, who's going to be very happy with that one. Ooh. And Smoke coming out. Faceless Void still not level 6. It looks like they're going to try and wrap around on this Earthshaker, who is level 6, so they will need to be careful. Alright, they've been spotted out now. Earthshaker knows they're there. He does have the Fisher, but the stun comes out from the Rubik. Echo Slam comes down. Captain Kirk leaping forward. Sunstrike hits, but hits the creeps as well, so it doesn't do enough damage to finish him off, but they're going to be able to get the kill anyway, with Cogs just holding him in place.
Stupendous!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Marana looks like she's having a pretty good lane here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that hook! Just hits! She's going to be able to get the kill, but Ogre and Storm Spirit are there to clean her up.
That had to hurt.
I almost feel.
Alright, Earthshaker back in the lane now. Drops out the Fisher, just harassing Faceless Void, who at any point now is going to want to backtrack that damage off. He's getting run down.
That should help.
Call out in a second.
Come and get it.
Where are the spins? Where are the spins? He's going to be able to get the dunk. Oh, the Chrono comes out just in time to save his life. And, oh, the long-range Fisher does connect, but he doesn't have enough damage. Only opting to go for that single point. Gets lifted back. Stun's going to miss from the Marana. Clockwork Battery Assault chasing him down. He's going to have the Cogs in a second. And Earthshaker. Your cast point's not quite enough to get in between these Clockwork hits. And he pulls in the Clockwork. But I believe he's just hooked himself to death. Trying to juke out around the trees. He's not able to get the deny off. And the kill is picked up by Marana.
Well-gotten gains.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Invoker not too far away from his Midas now. A little bit, perhaps a little bit later than he would like.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He is leading with 56 last hits at the moment against the Storm Spirits 39. So 57 and 19, 58 and 19 versus the 39 and 3 on the Storm Spirit. Oh, and the Marana arrow just hitting the creep, narrowly missing out on getting that kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm over here.
You can see Mirana's going for that the classic Aghanims first. She's opted to pick up a Midas though, which is going to delay that timing by a few minutes, but with the new changes to Midas, it's not going to have too much of an impact, and she's going to be able to get it. I suspect we should see this on her around the 23 to 25 minute mark, which is going to be pretty decent timing. I mean, she's 71 and 39 at the moment, so you can certainly pick up a Midas when you get it as early as that. It must have been like a 6 or 7 minute Midas. She's 4-1-1 at the moment, so very reasonable pickup in that situation. So looking over to Faceless Void again, he is opting to go in for that Mob and Mask. It's going to offer a bit more team fight and presence outside of the Chronosphere, because certainly early on as a Faceless Void, you're just not really a hero unless you've got Chronosphere. Oh, kill coming out on the top lane. Looks like they found themselves the Earthshaker, and they're about to pick up the kill on the Pudge as well. Couple more battery assaults, gets the job done. He's managed to find the axe as well. He's getting just pushed around here. Oh, and the Mirana arrow comes out. They found the axe, and Invoker comes in for the cleanup. She might be in some trouble here. The Ignite comes out. It's probably going to finish her off. Yes. Unfortunately, Mirana not able to buy out before she died. I don't think she quite had enough gold to buy any one of those Aghanims items. So it's a little bit unfortunate there, but they do pick up a couple of kills, and unfortunately can't secure that tower.
Yes.
Alright, Stormspirits picked himself up a haste, so we'll see if he's able to get anything done with this. He's pinging out the Invoker here in the middle lane, but there's no one here to really back him up if he goes in, and I don't think he gets the kill on his own. So we see Ogre coming in to back him up now, so he might very well be able to pick up a kill. But Invoker sees he's got the haste, and he's just going to play it safe. Back up, farm under the tower. Clockwork's going for this Midas as well, so we're going to have 3 Midases on the team. It's definitely a couple of Midases, and I don't mind the Midas on the Clockwork either. To be fair, I think this is this is pos 4 Clockwork. So this kit sort of does everything it needs to do, and we can see that Invoker's just been killed in the mid lane. So did end up managed to get some work done with that haste rune after all. And as Pudge just getting dove on the top lane there. Strong right clicks coming in. She's doing 100 and wow, that's a considerable amount of damage actually for this Mirana. I'm somewhat surprised by that. And Faceless Void does have the Chrono here, so they're gonna Shrine activated very early by the Ogre Magi. Chrono out onto 2. Storm Spirit's diving in. He's going to pick himself up the kill on the Rubik, and the rest of the team's just going to take the opportunity to disengage from this one.
Invisibility.
Ooh, Punch Hook. Just missed. Picked himself up the Ogre instead. Alright, opportunity for a kill here. There's 3 there, and they don't know about it. Alright, Hookshot's going to miss as well. Hook's going to miss. Skill shots, guys. What are skill shots? Alright, Axe getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. About 1,000 gold away, so we'll definitely see this probably in the next 3-4 minutes. So it should be a sub 20 minute Blink for him. Not ideal timing, but I don't think he's had a very good lane being matched up against this Mirana and the Clockwork and the Rubik. It's just a lot of kill potential. He's 1, 2, and 2 at the moment, so I suspect he had that death down mid, and I haven't seen anyone else, so I suspect he's probably just died at some point during the laning phase, and he's probably gone jungle instead, which is what's freed that Mirana up to get so much. So Faceless Void in a lot of trouble. Did not know that the Storm Spirit was there. He manages to blink out, but they're going to chase him down, and he's lucky enough. He's going to be able to get away. A couple of taunts coming out. little bit of rotations for this Void, and they end up taking that tower. So having a look at the net worth chart, it tells a very, very grim story at the moment for the Radiant. With Chef on the Storm Spirit being the only one that's really able to compete with the farm on the cause of Yellow Solo mid at the moment. So he's still quite a way away from his Bloodstone, unfortunately for him. As long as he doesn't die... Oh, Faceless Void has the Chronosphere. He's going to try and zip out, but Faceless Void's just going to be able to run him down. He's going to drop the Chrono. Unfortunately, he catches two of his teammates, but it's... Oh, very good zip. Faceless Void, one more right click. He is getting away. He's juking him out, but the right click from the run is just too strong. So very well played by the Storm, but unfortunately, 3 heroes, just a little bit too much. So Voka's got his BOTs, he's got his Hand of Midas, and he's starting to work towards his Ags. So he spotted himself an Ogre, but I don't know if he knows that this is a bait just yet. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not he balls up and goes in here. It looks like he's sniffed it out. So they do have this ward here, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that ward would have seen. It would have missed the Earthshaker, but it would have seen one of them. Alright, Axe going down. Looks like the hookshot connected, and Arrow Starstorm follow up. Got the deal sealed there. Okay, Faceless Void has finished the Vladimir's now. I think he's had it for a little while. And he's going into the Yasha next, so it'll be good for him to dispel off the Ignite, which is a really, really frustrating spell to have on you, as is any damage over time. And Earthshaker revealing the Blink Dagger comes in with the Echo Slam, not enough to get the kill onto the Mirana, who is just going to be able to run away. She does have the Ignite, but she's got enough health that she's just going to be able to wander back. A little bit beaten and bruised as Faceless Void running away from Storm Spirit in the bot lane. Axe throws out the blind call and tries to catch someone. Can't get anyone. And Faceless Void, he looks like he's happy to call that one there. But backup is on the way. Hookshot on cooldown in 1 second. So no vision there. And not feeling confident enough that there weren't enough heroes, or you might have missed the hook. So not throwing the blind one, just choosing to play it safe. But Rubik with the stolen hook gets the ward up. A sentry, it is spotted out by Storm Spirit though.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
So Invoker's going to have a very good idea that Ogre Magi is on his own at the moment. You can see a bunch of heroes in the bot lane, and oh, the combo's just going to miss, but kill gets picked up anyway.
Radiant's top tower.
Alright, Faceless Void's got the Chrono. They've got the hook shot. They've got the hook for a little while longer, so Axe Call comes out, and Rubik showing that he's a better Pudger than Pudge is, and hooking the Axe straight back out. And unfortunately,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
oh no, he didn't get the hook shot off. It looks like he must have just been found and hooked in, cogged himself in with the Pudge, and then Storm Spirits come in and cleaned him up as well.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Well-gotten gains. Lovely.
Faceless Void starting to close in on the Yasha now. Not far away. Axe finished up on the Mirana, so sub 20 minutes. Chronosphere committed. Oh, does get the hook. Saves the life. Hook shot misses. They've got the... He's in a lot of trouble. Ah, oh, dunk comes out. Good night, Faceless Void. They're running down. They're trying to find something here. But they just don't have the catch.
I'm over here.
Coming in.
And Storm Spirit's caught Clockwork. Fisher comes out. Echo Slam. call. Cole. Goodbye, Marana. Shot just misses there too. Very, very lucky for the Rubik. Well, very well played to dodge that one. Radiant just happy to shrine up. Just got to look for that efficiency. So Axe on the prowl again. He's shown off his Blink Dagger. But who's he going to find? Right, the No Faces Void. He's coming up from behind. Blink gets the call out. Stunned, holds him in place. Wary the spins though. He manages to backtrack off most of the damage, and then over on this side, Pudge cleaning up the clockwork again. And this bottom tower looks like it's going to be in trouble. Chronosphere's up in force, so they can fight.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They found the Marana. Excellent blink by the Earthshaker. Chronosphere comes out onto 3. This is a beautiful Chronosphere. They're going to get a lot of damage here. Marana Starstorm just doing so much work. Axe is getting run down now. Gets taken out by the Marana, and Pudge is going to try and escape. Flare comes out, so they know exactly where he is. Got to get that efficiency invoker. Make sure you grab that that bounty rune. Yeah, well played. So they did get the tower, but they lost 4 for it. So definitely not worth it. And Yellow Solo mid extending that lead further, with even the Faceless Void now leading the Storm Spirit, who has just finished up his Bloodstone, and that last fight looks like he picked up a charge or 2 as well. So we'll finally be able to build into this Orchid, and maybe he'll be able to do something about this Invoker, at least for a little while. Is this Aghanims coming out for Invoker? It is. So 22-minute Aghanims phase Midas. So that's not too bad at all. So almost top of the net worth. This is a significant lead too. There's so much farm on these two carries, the Invoker and the Marana, that they're pretty much leading the entire net worth of the Radiant. Alright, they found themselves the Faceless Void again. He's probably going to be able to backtrack this one off. No, unfortunately, he did have to backtrack a cooldown. It didn't look like he was disabled, but I'm not quite sure what happened there. Ooh, hookshot comes out. Unfortunately, it misses. Marana showing off her shiny new Blink Dagger. She says, I've got one of those too.
The prize is mine.
Axe just picking up his blade mail now, so he's going to be able to do a lot of work with these items. Certainly, if you're Clockwork, you can't hook the axe anymore. You lose that fight. Yeah, you definitely lose that fight for sure. Ooh. So Clockwork is building a mechanism though. So interesting build. I haven't seen this one before. So Arcane Boots mechanism. I think that's it's like an older. It's a bit of an older build. I think it probably works this game. This is just playing that pos 4 rather than that off lane. So Marana scouting out some movements. She's aware that there's a couple in the area, so just gonna back off and get some farm. Invoker picking up a cheeky Sunstrike. Starstorm comes in, he gets the call off, and that's a lot of damage on the Marana, who might find herself getting cleaned up. And once again, hookshot from the Clockwork, not finding its target. So, easy kill there for Yellow Solo mid. Faceless Void getting dove on the top lane here. Lots of stuns, and the Echo Slam was definitely needed to commit that, catching him mid-animation on the Time Walk. So Void back up in 40, but he will have Chrono, so they might try and push this lane. But whether or not they'll be able to get it in time, well, at this point he's got 10 seconds, till, so 30 seconds till he's back up, so not gonna be able to get an objective, but he is worth a lot at this point. So after dying, then it looks like the Storm Spirit and the Faceless Void have just swapped their positions on the net worth graph. So Yasha ready on the Mirana now, opting to go for that Manta as well. So you should be able to get rid of the Battle Hunger, the Ignite, Silence eventually when it's picked up, and you know we might see some Manta dodges as well. Everyone loves a good high skill cap Manta dodge. So Earthshake, he's gone for the Shadow Blade. And he's gonna miss out on getting the jump, but Storm Spirit's got it. Hook comes out and pulls him away from the rest of his team. But Axe is there with the core. They reveal and they've got the dust and they've got the dunk. So Hookshot connects. He's found himself an Earthshaker. And Rhina's showing off her Aghanims now, doing a lot of damage. Axe comes back in, doesn't have the Blade Mail off cooldown, but does get the call. Dust thrown out. But no one's in Viz anymore. And stolen call by the Rubik. Almost nets him a kill. Oh, he dives back in. And then he gets taken out by a single hit from the Clockwork. And Axe manages to pick himself up a kill as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So instant respawn from the Storm Spirit. And he's going to go back into that top lane. Try and get back some of those Bloodstone charges he just lost. They do get the call and they get the arrow. Is he gonna? How much is he gonna lose here?
Radiant structures are
Oh, come on, Rana. You gotta be able to get the kill. Starstorm does connect, and unfortunately for poor Storm Spirit,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
he's gone from 15 down to 6 Bloodstone charges. It's almost as bad as a dieback. And once again, Storm Spirit faces Void, swapping locations, and
I foresaw your death.
they picked up a kill down in that bottom lane. And at this point, your Clockwork is basically another core. So he's going in for the Guardian Greaves first, and he's got that Aghanims queued up. But I have a feeling that he's not going to make it to that Ags before this game ends. Net worth lead now extending to nearly 15,000. Oh, Storm Spirit going down again. Cannot catch a break now. How does the Invoker get a solo kill there? I'd be interested to see how that happened.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, it looks like they're ready for Roche.
What are you hiding?
Rhina leading the charge, getting that full duration arrow off onto Roshan. I don't think that they have any negative armor though. So just making space now on the Invoker. Do they have any dust? Yes, they do. Yeah, he was dusted up, but it's only just expired. Oh, so lucky, so lucky. Lucky, time. Who knows? Hookshot comes out, trapped himself in with the Pudge. Pudge does manage to get the deny off, and Mechanism just saving the Faceless Void, but Earthshaker says, no, it's alright, I got you back. Wow, Rhina hitting like an absolute truck at the moment. This attack speed, ridiculous. Just misses getting the arrow out. Oh, here comes Axe. He's back. He's got the blink. Initiation onto 2. Not quite enough damage. Earthshaker goes down as well, and it's a disaster!
Like a fine crater.
Storm Spirit, 5 Bloodstone charges.
The prize is mine.
So a good reinitiation, but unfortunately,
Dire's top
they're just a
tower
little
is
bit
under
too
attack.
farmed. They're just having trouble taking these heroes down. Just looking across their team configuration, they've got a lot of lockdown. So they've got the time dilation, they've got the chrono, they've got the sacred arrow, the leap, the moonlight shadow, everything, most of what Invoker does. Rubik with the fade bolt. Rubik with these incredible spell steals, getting a couple of really strong berserkers calls that enabled them to net some kills in a couple of these fights, and hookshot, power cogs, battery assault. It's just so hard for them to really be able to make any of this stick.
Here I am.
Archer looks like he's going for the Aether Lens. He's not too far away, so Invoker's coming in, getting a lot done. She's not going to be able to get the right clicks, but does manage to get himself the kill. And Axe with the blink call again, getting that return kill on the Invoker, who's off in the sidelines for 70 seconds. He's down for a long time. Earthshaker closing in on a Silver Edge. I'm not entirely sure what passives he's planning on being able to disable with that.
Yes.
I'm not convinced that that's really the item for him in this game. I think the Shadow Blade is an okay item, but I just don't think spending the extra money on the Silver Edge is really worth it. I think there's a lot more items that you could get at this point. I think Lincoln's is better. I think Lotus Orb is better. I think even Solar Crest at this point. Desolator, almost any item you wanted to get. So once again, Axe finds himself a call onto 2. Hookshot is not able to get a kill though. Storm Spirit coming in. Earthshaker drops the Chaos Dunk, and they did manage to kill themselves a Rubik, and Faceless Void's caught the Storm Spirit. Bash is coming out. Oh, very, very lucky. Actually, it wasn't the Bash. It was the Sacred Arrow that managed to secure that kill. And, well, those were Bashes. Ogre Magi just getting blown up as well, and this is definitely a tier 3.
Boom, there it goes.
Got about 33 seconds to push here. Faceless Void's got his Aghanim, so he's going to be ready to fight again by the time all those heroes are up. Blinking straight in onto that Earthshaker, trying to find himself an easy kill, but Fisher stopping him from being able to turn that one into anything. Oh, Hookshot does catch them. Are they going to have any detection? Well, it looks like they've got a pretty good idea of where he is anyway. And yeah, he's going to go down. Do they have a gem? Or did they... Oh, they dropped the Sentry Ward. That's how they found him. So very quick. So Axe comes in. Huge call! Massive call from the Axe! Game-saving call, in fact. Rana managing to just juke out that Ignite that would otherwise have sentenced her to death. And Storm Spirit regaining a few charges here on his Bloodstone, but not going to be able to close in on this Murano. He's just going to run away.
Here I am.
Fantastic work by the Axe. Unfortunately, he does cop a death for his troubles, but did a fantastic job of keeping his team in the game there.
Choppers are faster than ever.
All right, Ogre Magi's got his blink, and he's going in for the Aegis now as well. Which is not a bad option. They do need a little bit more control to be able to stop this Invoker from running rings around them. Oh, Rubik's found himself the Pudge. Is there anyone here to back him up, or is he maybe in a bit of trouble? Oh, there's the Clockwork back up as requested. Very greedy positioning there. Ooh. Earthshaker and Storm Spirit threaded like needles there, with arrows going just on either side of them. Not too close, but I think they probably have a fair idea that there's some vision around there. Storm Spirit zips in, catches Rubik. does have the Yule, so he's going to be able to get himself out. Unfortunately, he's revealed himself in time for the Earthshaker to be able to clean him up. So Axe comes in once again, gets the big call. He's getting work done. They've caught themselves the Invoker, and ooh, lucky for the Invoker, unlucky for the Axe, getting spun up at the exact same time. Dust does catch the Invoker, but without any vision of where he is, they're not going to be able to find him. Alright, Basis Void going in for the Mjolnir now. Just a good damage item. Giving it a bit of attack speed, bit of magic damage, bit more farming capacity, and he's got his level 20, going for the 120 gold a minute. Must feel that he's tanky enough and perhaps just wants to transition. Not necessarily transition, but just pick up a bit more damage, maybe a couple defensive items. So Axe has gone in for the Vanguard now. He's just picked it up, and BKB to follow. Going to help him survive those massive blink initiations that he's been getting all game. Rubik's got his 4-staff, he's got his blink dagger. This is a very well farmed Rubik. He's with 7,000 net worth. Just behind the Ogre Magi, who's now finished up his Aghanims. Clock closing in now as well. It's got about 800 to go, so we'll see this by about the 40-minute mark, and should be able to open up these fights a bit more. Just create a bit more chaos. Alright, they should be able to take this Roche just lightning fast. Trying to become a real right-click damage dealer here.
Do it with flair.
Radiant just have no idea that this is going on.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
And, picking up the Aegis on Mirana. Looks like they're going to go for an immediate smoke gank. So Radiant playing it safe. They've got a couple in the bot lane, but the Envy is just a little bit too far out to really make anything happen. Oh, Hook connects onto the Rubik and he gets taken out. So they'll have a very good idea where that vision is now, but too late to save the Rubik. Storm Spirit zips in and not looking to commit, just looking to catch some. Oh! Faces Void! Gets the Chronosphere out. I don't know what he backed out for. He probably could have had the kill there on the Storm Spirit, but now he's just going to get blown up in return by the Pudge. Rhino looking to do some cleanup here. Catches the axe out, leaps down in time to catch the Pudge as well, and
Another
Tornado not
down.
even needed.
Rock it on.
Got to pause. Invoker's finished up the Octarine core now, so I don't know if they'll be able to kill him, and certainly this is going to be another lane of racks. Earthshaker's finished up the Silver Edge. He's got a Blightstone, so probably going for a Desolator next. And alright, Earthshaker's back in. Game can continue. Buyback from Axe, so they do have to be careful here and just respect that initiation. Does manage to get the blink out, rather the leap, and get out in time, and unfortunately not going to be able to catch anything here.
What'd I miss?
The prize is mine.
Come to act.
Alright, Axe has found himself with Mirana again. Just blowing herself up. Hookshot comes out, connects onto the creeps, but it's not going to matter. He's got the two heroes he wanted to get anyway. Just comboing them in for the Invoker to get the clean up, and they do get themselves a kill. Invoker's got to get out now. This is starting to look bad. They just keep getting caught out.
What need have I for this?
Tornado just off the mark. Pudge managing to evade that with the blink.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Storm Spirit back up to 13 Bloodstone charges. Gets found by the blink dagger on Invoker. Tornado misses unfortunately again, and Storm Spirit's just going to be able to wall his way back up to the high ground, where Invoker's not too game to pursue that. This is Void, not far away from the Mjolnir now. It's really going to help him with that damage inside the Chronosphere.
Haste.
I think given how much they keep getting caught out by this Faceless Void, so by the Axe, I think perhaps Faceless Void just has to sit around and wait for Axe's initiation, then counter with the Chronosphere. I mean, even if you drop it on your own allies, no one's hitting Axe. Blade Mail isn't being procced. Counter Helix isn't being blocked. So as long as you catch enough people that they can't really do the damage in Chrono, I guess what they've got working for them. Oh, Storm Spirit zipped in, found himself the Chrono. Onto the Earthshaker. He does get stunned up, and he might get lucky with the bashes. Unfortunately not, though. Hooked in by the
Radiant's middle tower
Pudge.
is under attack.
Ogre Magi getting dropped down here. Hookshot from this Clockwork Aghanims catching the Axe. Just pops with Blade Mail, and it's just going to get run down.
Seeing stars.
Axe cuts no more.
Axe just whittled down. This is definitely a liner Axe for these guys now. Axe is
Radiant's
bought back,
bottom
so he's not going to
tower
have
is under
one.
attack.
Coming in.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So none of the Dire have buybacks at the moment. They might be able to catch out this Rubik. He does have the BKB, so he's just going to be able to run away. He just comes out and does manage to save him,
Radiant's top tower
but
is under
not going to
attack.
dive. Oh no, yes they are. Clockwork goes in, finishes up the kill, and
Radiant's bottom
he's
tower
not going to
is
have
under
buyback,
attack.
so this is pretty much just
Radiant's
GG
bottom
here.
barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has
And
fallen.
it's off.
Option to go in for the Mega Creeps, rather than taking all these towers.
Radiant's top tower is
So
under
Marna's got
attack.
herself a BKB now as well, so...
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, if you're Radiant, there's just no way that you...
Radiant's
no way that you stop
middle
this
tower
push.
is under attack.
Wrecker's got a...
Radiant's
a
top
refresher.
barracks has
Again,
fallen.
not that it matters, he's probably not even going to be able to use it before this game's over. I know he goes, he's run back, he decided he wanted it, gets hooked in for his troubles, and... Oh, Invoker! Ah, #1 thrower, this guy.
Radiant's middle tower is fallen.
Clockwork just being able to break up that fight a little bit. Trying to get stunned up by the
Radiant's ancient is
by the
under
Earthshaker with
attack.
the Echo Slam. Storm into the back lines. Oh, very good play by Mirana. Does get killed by the Storm Spirit in the end. Rubik chasing around Storm Spirit, getting chased down by... Oh, the Yule stopped Axe from being able to get the call. Does get the dunk anyway. Storm Spirit zip zaps back in. Managed to catch himself the Clockwork. He's got the Blade Mail, but it doesn't matter. They're doing enough damage. Whiffs the dunk, and Creeps finish it for Yellow Solo mid. Alright, thanks for joining me for perhaps one of the laziest, most casual casts I've done so far. No one joining me tonight, and sorry for letting you all down. Have a great one.